ninth Maths chapter 6 lines and angles. We are in the sixth session now. Alright. In the previous session we solved exercise 6.1. Right? Children, a doctor says next 15 days are going to be quite tough. Alright. You can easily get infected by corona. So please be very careful. Drink hot water, take steam, hot drink, that is tea, coffee, or even milk with turmeric. Alright? But take very good care of yourselves, increase your immunity and fight against corona. Alright? So now we'll proceed further. We are going to see two more axioms next. Two we had already seen, we'll revise it. Axiom 6.1 and 6.2. What was 6.1? If a ray stands on a line, here is one line, let's say AB, and this point here, C and a D. Ray CD stands on line, then the sum of adjacent angles so formed is 180. Angle ACD and angle BCD. They are adjacent angles because it is having one arm common. Their total measure is 180. So that is axiom 6.1. Fine. Axiom 6.2. What it states? If the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then the non-common arms of an angle form a line. Children, first I draw common arm. Alright? The two angles are adjacent, so common arms. This is one angle. And the total measure of adjacent angle is 180. So this is the other arm. So these two angles are adjacent and the total measure is 180. So the non-common arms, the black and green, form a line. It forms a line. That is the statement of axiom 6.2. Okay. So moving on to the next axiom, and it is 6.3. The new one. Today we are going to see. Before reading that axiom, I would like to remind you the different types of pairs of angles formed by transversal of two coplanar lines. The two coplanar lines may be parallel, may not be parallel. Alright? The first pair of angle is linear pairs. How many? 8. Second, vertically opposite pairs. How many? 4. Third, interior angles on the same side of transversal. How many pairs? 2. Next, exterior angles on the same side of transversal. How many pairs? 2. Then in alternate pair of angles, interior alternate bhi kaha jata hai. So pairs of interior angles, okay, they are how many? 2 in number. And the last one, corresponding pairs of angles, they are 4 in number. Alright, the very first one, axiom 6.3, is related to corresponding pair of angles. Let's see the statement. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, children, transversal of parallel lines. So let's take two parallel lines. This is L, this is M. They are parallel and T is their transversal. Alright? Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. आपको नंबर दे ही देना है. Alright? So here is the statement. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. I have told you if you remember. Okay. Now this is in the form of axiom. So we have to accept the fact. Okay. We don't need to prove it. So angle 1 and angle 5. That is first pair. then angle 4 and angle 8. Angle 4 and angle 8. Same way, angle 2 and angle 6. And angle 3 and angle 7. Angle 3 and angle 7. These are 4 pairs of corresponding angles. They are equal. They are equal. They are equal, children. But when are they equal? If these are corresponding pairs of angles formed by transversal of parallel lines. So if T is a transversal of line L and M such that L is parallel to M, then angle 1 is equal to angle pi, angle 4 is equal to angle 8, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, and angle 3 is equal to angle 7. So corresponding pairs of angles are equal. लेकिन कंडीशन क्या चाहिए? ट्रांसवर्सल ऑफ पैरेलल लाइंस. तो परिणाम क्या मिला? व्हाट इज द कॉन्सिक्वेंस? corresponding pairs of angles are equal. Got it, children? Good. Now, axiom 6.4. It is exactly the converse of axiom 6.3. जो 6.3 axiom हमने देखा, उसका उल्टा स्टेटमेंट है axiom 6.4. चलिए देखते हैं. If a transversal intersects two lines, दो लाइन, सिर्फ दो लाइन, though it may appear parallel to you, don't consider, only the two lines are given. If a transversal intersects two lines, see parallel नहीं लिखा है, here, transversal intersects two lines, such that a pair of corresponding angle, कोई भी एक, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, कोई भी, ओके ले लो, 2 और 6, angle 2 is equal to angle 6. So corresponding pair of angle is congruent. A pair, 4 में से कोई भी एक, a pair of corresponding angle is equal. Yes, they are equal. Then these lines are parallel. Then L has to be parallel to M. देखा? Axiom 6.3 में parallel lines दिया है और corresponding angles equal. That is the result. और axiom 6.4 corresponding pairs are equal. Then the lines are parallel. So be careful. We are going to use this axioms quite frequently. If you have to show that two lines are parallel, then we will have to show that corresponding pair of angle is congruent. क्योंकि corresponding pair of angle congruent हुआ या equal हुआ, then by axiom 6.4, these lines will be parallel. Did you get it? Did you understand both the axioms? We'll use it very soon. Okay? Good. So children, we just saw axioms 6.1, 6.2, 6.3 and 6.4. Now we are going to see theorems, and theorems need proof. They are true statements, but proof has to be given using your logical reasoning. So let's see. Actually speaking, in the textbook, okay, first theorem was this, which we have already done. If two lines intersect each other, here, line L and line M, if they intersect each other, four angles are formed, correct? Then vertically opposite angles are equal. Angle 1 and angle 4, ये vertically opposite angle है, सामने, they are equal. And this angle, angle 4 is equal to angle 2. We have already proved that statement. Okay? So moving on to the next theorem. That is theorem 6.2. Okay? What is the statement of theorem 6.2? If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, so transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles, उसको सिर्फ alternate angles भी बताते हैं. Please try to understand. Is equal. Yes, each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate angles, how many pairs are there? 2. Let's see. Okay. Here, the two lines are parallel. Please be careful. L and M are parallel lines. Yes, this is the transversal T. Angle number 1, angle number 2, angle number 3, angle number 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. बहुत सारे pairs of angles, 1 or 2 linear, 2 or 3 linear, 3 or 4 linear, 1 and 4 linear, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 5. And linear pairs are always supplementary. Total measure is 180. Vertically opposite, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 5 and 7, 6 and 8. By theorem 1, they are equal. Vertically, because see, line T and line L, they are intersecting, forming 4 angles. Again, the green line and line M, they intersect and form 4 angles. So here you get 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles equal, and here 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles. Here you get 4 pairs of linear angles supplementary. Here also you get 4 pairs of linear angles supplementary. But that statement will come still. But you can say this ray stands on this line, so these 2 angles measure 180. Are you getting me? Okay. Let's get back to our statement. If transversal intersects 2 parallel lines, which are the 2 parallel lines? L and M, which is the transversal T. Alright. Then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Yes, children. Alternate interior. तो ये इंटीरियर का एंगल है, 2 लाइन के अंदर का, और ये on the alternate side of transversal. So angle 4 or angle 6, that is one pair. Similarly, angle 3 or angle 5. Alright, angle 3 or angle 5. They are equal. That is what we have to prove. Children, यहाँ एक word use किया, interior, alternate interior. क्योंकि आप यहाँ देखोगे 1 को और 7 को, तो वो भी transversal के alternate side पे है, but both are in the exterior. That is called alternate exterior angles. Alternate. Now alternate exterior angles हो या alternate interior angles हो, they are equal. वो भी equal है. लेकिन अभी हमें alternate exterior angle के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ना है. Right? Okay. I'll just remove this. Please, children. Since the proofs are not given in the book, we are not going to write proof in detail, but to understand and remember, I'm going to use number system in its proof. You will enter in your notebook so that whenever, that will be the extra practice for you. Okay? So I'm writing here, data. T is transversal. T is transversal of L parallel to M. To prove, first, angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Or second, angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Correct? ये 2 pair of angles. Each pair is equal. आपको prove करना है. चलिए, I focus on this. इसके ऊपर focus करते हैं. Proof. चलिए, 4. उसके ऊपर focus करो. ये रहा 4. और 6. ये रहा 6. Correct? Children, हमने axiom 6.3 देखा कि if transversal of parallel line is given, then corresponding angles are equal. Then corresponding angles are equal. तो 4 के ऊपर हम concentrate करें, तो 4 का corresponding angle कौन सा है? 8. Correct? So angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Right? And angle 8 is equal to angle 6. Angle 8 is equal to angle 6. Vertically opposite angle. This is by axiom 6.3 and this is by theorem 6.1. Vertically opposite angle. So ये result 1, ये result 2. काम हो गया. 4 is equal to 8 and 8 is equal to 6. So 4 and 6 are equal to same angle 8. So angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Proved. I hope you have understood. आप notebook में ऐसे ही लिखना, please. angle 4 is equal to angle 8, result 1, by axiom 6.3. ये लिखो, angle 8 is equal to angle 4 and 8 corresponding angles, okay, और angle 8 और 6 equal, okay, by theorem 6.1. By 1 and 2, it follows that yes, angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Proved. और 1, अभी ये तो प्रूव करना है, वो भी ऐसे ही प्रूव कर सकते हैं. चलो मैं इस बार 5 को लेता हूं, तो 5 is here, 5 के साथ corresponding 1 है ना. सो एंगल 5 is equal to angle 1 और angle 1 is equal to angle 3. हो गया 5 equal to 3, 5 equal to 3 या 3 equal to 5. लेकिन फिर से लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, हम लिखेंगे similarly it can be proved that क्या ये angle 3 equal to angle 5 proved 2. आप नोटबुक में ऐसे ही लिखना, जो भी प्रूफ होगा, प्रूफ वाले सम्स होंगे, उसमें नंबर सिस्टम नहीं यूज करेंगे. हाँ, दिमाग से नंबर यूज करेंगे, लेकिन लिखने के समय पूरा एंगल का नाम लिखेंगे. यहां तो मैंने लाइन एल का नाम भी नहीं लिखा, ए बी सी डी ई एफ इंटरसेक्शन एक्स वाई, ऐसा कुछ लिखा नहीं. सो मैंने नंबर ही यूज किया. नाउ दिस प्रूफ इज नॉट गिवन इन द टेक्स्ट बुक, so it cannot be asked in the exam, but we need extra practice, we need complete understanding, so we are going to prove each and everything. Is that clear? Okay, so now we will see theorem 6.3, which is actually converse of this. अभी इसमें transversal of parallel lines and alternate interior angles are equal. इसमें transversal of two lines, देखो transversal of two lines are given, not parallel, but in that a pair of alternate angles is equal है, so that means the two lines are parallel. This is the result. So theorem 6.3 is converse of theorem 6.2. Let us, all right, let's see. I'll draw the figure first. L and M, you have to prove they are parallel तो है, लेकिन prove करना है. And this is the transversal. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now I'll write the data. What is the data? T is transversal of, I'm writing in short, of lines L and M, such that a pair of alternate interior angle, कोई भी एक पैर ले लो, 4 और 6, such that angle 4 is equal to angle 6, one pair. To prove, क्या प्रूव करना है? ये दोनों लाइन L is parallel to M. Children, याद करो, अभी हमने देखा है, when are the two lines parallel? Axiom 6.4 says when corresponding pair of angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. लेकिन यहां तो alternate pair equal है, alternate interior equal है, उसको इस्तेमाल करके utilizing this information I am going to show कि corresponding angles are equal. अभी तो किया, उसका उल्टा करेंगे यहां. देखो proof, angle 4 is equal to angle 6, उसको कहेंगे result 1 by data, वो तो है ही by data, लेकिन 6 is equal to 4, 6 equal to 8, या you can take 4 equal to 2 भी, लेकिन I take this angle 6 is equal to angle 8, result 2. Why? Theorem 6.1, vertically opposite angles are equal, by theorem 6.1. Array by 1 and 2. Angle 4 equal to angle 6. By 1 and 2, it follows that angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Children, 4 and 8 are equal. 4 and 8 are equal. But 4 and 8 are corresponding pair. I.e. corresponding pair of angles is equal. Oh, corresponding pairs of angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Therefore, L is parallel to M by axiom 6.4. Proved. So, जैसे मैंने लिखा है वैसे आप थ्योरम 6.3 कॉपी करना. ऑलराइट. और जो थ्योरम सही मायने में प्रूफ के साथ दिया है उसको हम नंबर की जगह पे नाम लिखेंगे. That you will see when we come across such proved example, proved theorem. Okay? Understood? Chalo. We'll meet soon in the next part, in the next session.